This week on Primo's Truth About Hunting.
This week we're home with Randy Anderson, Mr. Predator Man.
Coyote's laying 35 yards away and the collar's 32 yards away.
Little Red for Sandhills coyote.
When doing howls, you want to be ready because things can happen fast.
This alpha dog sounds good and works good.
What a good time.
Didn't take them long. I think they were coming even after that serenade.
Welcome to the woods, y'all. Down home with the boys. Here we go.
It's a natural high out back in the country. Trophy racking my sights, bragging rights on my buddies. If you wanna know why we do what we do, why tell ain't no lie. To tell you the truth, it's a natural high.
This week we're home with Randy Anderson, Mr. Predator Man as we call him, and a few of his buddies, and the new alpha dog from Primo's, Coyotes Beware.
I'll cheer it.
All right.
Way to go, Sheldon, a double.
It's magic.
Sean and I are set up in this spot just as the sun's going down, overlooking the Niobrara River Valley. We have the alpha dog set out in front of us, upwind at about 25 yards. Sean has been muzzleloader hunting deer in this area, and the other night he had a buck approaching when 3 coyotes come out and chased him off, so now it's time to get even. After turning on the adult jackrabbit in distress on the alpha dog, these deer are starting to come out of the cover wondering what's going on. They're probably thinking, is that the same 3 coyotes been chasing us around that are now harassing that jackrabbit?
You got the middle one.
I've got 2 together.
Get the middle one.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
Did you get another one?
Right out here in front of us.
Where is he?
Right.
Left of the tree?
Yeah, just short left of the tree.
That one got him.
That sounded like a thud. Shooting a new bullet, son.
Yeah.
What grain it in?
80 grain
The Barnes triple shocks.
Yep.
I seen the first fly on the first one.
Yeah.
Boy, they're big white coyotes. Oh. That's a big old male.
How many yards from the collar?
About 25 behind the collar.
Okay.
It's probably one of the bigger ones I've shot for a while. Huh.
Yeah. It's good to see him coming back on this side of the river too. Yeah. 12 minutes maybe before we seen him.
Maybe, yeah.
We howled, we waited, howled, and did the serenade, and it was probably a good 5 minutes or more into the
rabbit.
Yeah, using the adult jackrabbit.
I don't think they ever even stopped. They just came on the run.
Yep. Yep, he'll be in the running no more.
No.
The old deer will be thankful, won't they? They didn't like us howling up there.
No.
They were used to them coyotes.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Mossy Oaks Native Nurseries at Biologic and Under Armour Boots. Closed captioning by Amazon.com/Primos.
They were coming hard, weren't they?
Oh, man.
That first coyote, when it first came out, we hadn't been here 30 seconds. I mean,
They would have heard it, but they didn't come, so we closed the gap on them.
We're gonna change things up a little bit on this hunt. Instead of Randy doing all the calling and videoing, he's traded his camera in for his trusty old 243, and he's ready to go.
Sean is now running the camera. We just did a set just behind the camera here, about 400 yards. We had some coyotes answer us up in these sand hills, but we played the rabbit and fairly loud, and we waited and waited, nothing showed up. So now we're going to move in closer here for another stand. I'll do some different sounds.
We did interrogation howl, they answered. I did a young male answer howl. And I did adult jackrabbit, loud. Turned it down to adult cottontail, softer. We waited 4 or 5 minutes, nothing, so we've come over here. So I'm going to start this off with a pup serenade.
I've got the alpha dog set up about 30 yards in front of us in that little yucca plant. Those coyotes are still there.
Still going over there. So I'm gonna go right to the pup. Sun's going down. The old pup in distress here. They're still howling.
see, you got the close one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Woo! Woo! Where'd he go?
There he is.
I can't find. Oh. Woo! Over.
Oh, I couldn't even see him when he stopped.
See, folks, you never give up. They were coming hard, weren't they?
Oh, man.
Didn't take them long. I think they were coming even after that serenade. I bet they were coming this way already. See, a lot of people call me up from different states saying they get them to howl, but they don't get them to come. Well, we never got them to come the first set, and I know they heard us. I know they heard us. Well, they heard they answered us. I had to rab it up really loud. So, I mean, they would have heard it, but they didn't come. So we closed the gap on them and did a serenade this time. Didn't do any rabbit. Just went to that pup, and holy cow. Well, this thing works good. Still like using them old hand calls, but in the wind and stuff, when it tuckers your lip out and stuff, that thing's loud. That, boy, it works good. Wind did go down on this one a little bit, but it's been howling all day. Female, little red for a sandhills coyote, little black tips. So.
Yeah, that looked like one of them out of the Shelter Bell.
Yeah, or out of the Niobrara River.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Summit Tree Stands and Tight Spot Arrow Quivers.
That coyote's laying 35 yards away. If I had that thing loud, they come right in. 25 yards from the caller.
This alpha dog sounds good and works good.
This week's Primos Minute brought to you by Polaris Ranger EV.
This week on the Primos Minute, we're going to tell you all about our new predator call, the Alpha Dog.
The Alpha Dog doesn't just give you individual sounds. It has 10 to 20 minute expert hunt sequences from Randy Anderson that are proven to bring predators in.
This is the most powerful, no distortion speaker system available. It's powered by two 25-watt digital lamps. The Alpha Dog comes with a simple and easy to use remote that has a range of up to 200 yards. Now this remote is simple to use, one-hand operation, and has a big screen that's easy to see and easy to operate.
The Alpha Dog comes with two 180-degree rotating speakers and one forward-facing horn speaker that produce realistic and dynamic sound. The Alpha Dog comes with 75 pre-programmed sounds and 6 complete expert hunts.
And that's your Primos Minute for this week.
And that's how we take the guesswork out of speaking the language.
With coyote hunting with us, it's all about calling them in first of all, and second, we like to call them in close. With Randy and Wooly on this next hunt, I think they achieve both of those.
The wind's really come up. We've had 3 sets with nothing, no answers, no nothing. So we're in a good spot. We're getting a little closer into the bush. Out of the wind here, got some trees in this fence line here, kind of stopping the wind.
I've started my sets out over the years so many times with the interrogation howl. It settles the coyotes down, lets them know there's one in the area. Sometimes they howl back, sometimes they just show up. But you can't go wrong starting it out this way. And during that time of about 2 or 3 minutes, the coyote had answered back in them trees. So now I'm playing it the female invitation howl. Sounds like a young coyote. The howl is really high pitched. Just by looking at the terrain, the coyotes like to take the least amount of resistance to get there, and this looks like a good spot for him to come out. I play the Mad Jack for on and off for 4 or 5 minutes, and I just try the pup. I just get the pup on, and here he comes.
Hey, Wooly. That coyote's laying 35 yards away and the collar's 32 yards away from us.
I know.
See, the wind's going out of the northwest, mainly west. He was putting a circle on it, and I stopped him because as soon as he got in line with that collar in the wind, he's going to smell it,
Yeah.
like we had a couple others do earlier.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what. This alpha dog sounds good and works good. I'll tell you that. Look at his fur, though. Look at this for a little guy.
Yeah.
Look at those big, tall guard hairs. Look at that.
You know what that means?
What?
You're rough
Cold winter?
all winter.
Cold winter?
Rough, snow, cold.
Really? That's what they're saying, too. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is thick for a little guy. Holy moly.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Smokehouse Salt Company and Under Armour Apparel.
We hadn't been here 30 seconds.
When doing howls, you want to be ready because things can happen fast. Just keep calling after your first shot, but you can still call in another predator.
Well, we're going to end this week's show with Randy and his buddy John, and they're back in Nebraska, set up on a big canyon right along the Niobrara River.
This is only my second set ever with the Turbo Dog. We've got it set down there in that yucca plant. This is one of John's favorite spots, good for bobcats and coyotes. When doing howls, you want to be ready because things can happen fast.
The old interrogation owl, folks. Don't leave home without it. We'll keep calling. Boy, that was surprising. 2 of them even, John. Yeah. Good shot. They look like nice coyotes, too. We'll go for another one, doggone it. John's first set with the Turbo Dog. My second set. Man, that worked. Huh? I say that thing works. Well, I'm going to use the answer owl now. Maybe I'll settle him back down.
It's surprising how many times, if you just keep calling after your first shot, that you can still call in another predator.
Well, we'll go for a cottontail now. Wait. You got him? Yep.
Boy, we had, that first coyote, when it first came out, we hadn't been here 30 seconds, I don't think.
Yeah, I just finished the third interrogation. Hal shut the camera off, waiting for maybe a howl. Man, that surprised us.
2 of them just popped right out there.
Yeah. See, so many guys are worried about if they howl, and there's one real close, that you'll scare them off. If I had that thing loud, that call, or shoot, they come right in. Well, we're sitting right in that front of that cedar tree. The caller, Turbo Dog, was 89 yards away from us, right there. This coyote's about, what, 25 yards?
Yeah, no, not 25.
From the caller.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. What is it?
Male.
All right. What's that one?
A male.
Is it?
2 males.
All right. Are they pups or year and a half? Or?
This one, I'd say this one here's a. Yeah, they're about the same.
They're not pups, are they?
No, they're
Yeah.
not pups.
So there was 2 more last year we didn't know about.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't believe it. No mange. That is encouraging. Very encouraging.
Thanks for being with us on The Truth and sharing with us what we love and cherish so much, this great sport of hunting. Join us again as we continue the tradition of hunting and just living the outdoor lifestyle. God willing, we'll see you next week.
White tail ain't no lie.